how do you stay on top of all of your social media marketing tasks? Why do I use a flip book? What's it used for? You need a full, well-rounded digital marketing strategy at the end of the day to be successful online. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Call Her Creator, powered by Stan. I'm your host, Caitlin Rhodes, also known as Social Marketing Queen over on Instagram, and I'm here to help you make money doing what you love. So last week we did an episode on my favorite tools. They were mainly AI tools that I use to streamline our social media marketing efforts here at the agency. And today I thought I would do a part 2 and kind of go into more detail of more tools that we use. Not all of these are, just AI tools. A lot of them are just typical tools that we use on a daily basis to make really good social media content or help us write captions, things like that. So in case you missed part 1, you can always go back to episode 18, listen to what tools we had to show there, and then head over to this episode and listen to part 2, which is what we're going to get into today. So let's keep the conversation going. I hope that you guys get a lot out of this because these are like my secret tools in my secret social media arsenal. So for me to be giving them to you, I must really like you. I do. I really love you guys. All right. So before we get into today's episode, we've got a social media update of the week, and this one comes from Meta. So I actually saw this update a couple days ago when I was getting on Instagram. If you go to search on Instagram, typically when you do that, it will show you your search results based off of, hashtags, location, posts, popular posts, stuff like that. But right now, if you go to search on Instagram, I think Facebook too, it's going to Facebook, Threads, and Instagram, but I've only seen it with my own eyes on Instagram. You'll see something that says search Meta. Now, when I saw this, I was like, oh, what is this? And according to Meta, Meta is now making a bigger move to challenge OpenAI and others within the generative AI space. So from today, users of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, I missed that one, and Messenger, so not Threads, will be able to access Meta's next level generative AI assistant direct in the search bar of each app. So basically, when you go to search in any of Meta's main apps, they even made a note here, not Threads as of yet, you'll have access to Meta's generative AI chat engine where you'll be able to pose conversational queries directly in the app. So if we put this all together, essentially Meta is trying to go against OpenAI, ChatGPT. It's basically ChatGPT. Obviously, it's not going to answer you how ChatGPT does, but when you put a search inquiry in there, you're going to get all kinds of information based on Meta's advanced AI engine in stream is what they say. So Meta has tried to create its own AI tool in the past, but it failed. So we'll see how this one works out. I liked it. I thought whenever I used it, I got a little bit more search results. So I think it's a good update for us. At the end of the day, AI is I think it's here to make our lives easier as creators. So I want to embrace these changes with AI. And I think this is a cool little update for us to have on Instagram and Facebook and all that jazz. Now, if you're new here, I like to do a review of the week to shout out my loyal listeners. I love you guys so much. If you listen to today's episode and something inside of you says, how can I support Caitlin and Call Her Creator? Then I want you to go to Apple or Spotify and leave me a review. I also want you to download my episodes. We basically track the success of this podcast by how many downloads I get. So please download your episodes and leave me a review. This week's review is from CM Penva. Love that name. I don't know what happens when I think when you leave a review, it asks you to put a name in there. So I love y'all's creativity with your names in there. 10 stars. She says, this podcast has taught me so much and helps me understand what I need to do to up my social media game. She gives so much quality content, explains how to implement these tips, and I like that she doesn't assume that we are already all savvy in this. So she breaks it down so that it's easy to understand. Yes, I love teaching my newbies. Social media has been difficult for her to navigate, but finally she feels like there's someone that can explain it in an easy to understand way. So thank you so much for that review. As the host of this podcast, I struggle sometimes deciding on what I want to teach because I know there's some of you out there that are beginners, but there's some of you out there that are seasoned pros. So I try to do a mix between my educational content so that I can hit both audiences. But if you are new to social media and you just have no idea what you're doing or what you're getting into, you can always head over to episode number 1. I really spell out social media marketing for you and how to create your own strategy so you're not just posting in the dark. I'll go over, optimizing your bio, creating your content pillars, what your engagement strategy should look like, how you should use hashtags. So if you're new here, go back to episode number 1. I promise it is filled with so much goodness. And then you can listen to all the episodes while you're at it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I have a real question for you today. And that is, how do you stay on top of all of your social media marketing tasks, whether you're a creator or you're building a personal brand or you're managing businesses' social media accounts? There's a lot to think about, from creating to publishing to analytics to reporting. It's really a full-time job. So my job here today is to teach you some tools that will help streamline your process, hopefully cut some hours off of your weekly working hours so that you can do more things that you love to do. Now, before we dig in, I want you to know that some of these tools are free, some of them are paid, most of them are free though. And I would not steer you guys in the wrong way. Personally, truthfully, these are tools that I have used in the past or I'm using right now. I know one of these tools I'm talking about today, I started using 10 years ago in 2014 when it came out. And it truly just changed my social media strategy, my social media game, and it made things so much easier for me and better. So before I get into this episode, let's just get in the mindset of not going against these tools just because you're like, that's the easy way out. No, think of it as working smarter, not harder. All right, so let's just get into today's tools. So tool number 1 is brought to you by a small business that I met about a year ago. I actually truly love them and I use their tool every single day. This tool is by Paperturn and it's called a flip book. So the easiest way to describe this flip book is to think of a magazine on your computer that you can swipe through. Like when you click the next button, you'll even hear the swipe of pages. So it's very realistic. I love it. But what makes the flip book so amazing is that it is interactive and you can actually click things within the flip book. So let's back this up for a minute. Why do I use a flip book? What's it used for? When you first visit Paperturn's website, right up there in the headline, it says convert your PDF into an online flip book. And that's exactly what you can do. So back when I first started getting started in freelance and social media, I used Canva and picked one of their services pricing guide templates. And I went in there and edited it. And then when someone would ask me for my services and pricing, I would just link them to that Canva template where they could just scroll through and look through my services. I could even download that PDF as a PDF book and attach it to an email so someone would get it and look through it like that. But the difference with the flip book is that they're not just scrolling, they're actually flipping a digital book that looks like a magazine. And some other cool things, like there are so many options you can do to this flip book to make it more personalized to you. 1, you can obviously click links, which of course you could do with that in Canva. 2, you can embed a video in your flip book. So when people get my flip book, they'll get a little video from me. I explain who I am, what I do, why they should hire me. Some other things you can do, like add music to your flip book. It's just great. There's a lot of personalizational touches that you can implement into this flip book. Now, when I was thinking about sharing this tool with you guys, I wanted to give you some examples as to how other people use the flipbook. Obviously, I use it as a creator to share my services with people. I know there are realtors who use it to show off a property or their services. You can use it as an online catalog, anything. Like, honestly, the sky's the limit with this flipbook, but I love it. I do have an affiliate code for you. If you head over to my Stan store, you'll see Paperturn down at the bottom. And if you use code Caitlin, you can get a discount on your monthly services, because this is a monthly, I believe it's a monthly membership for you to keep that digital flipbook, but it's inexpensive and it truly elevates you and your brand. I will say I've gotten so many compliments from people looking through my flipbook. They're like, wow, I've never seen something like this. So it will definitely make you stand out from the crowd. So check out flipbook from paper turn. And Whitney, their CEO, is amazing and I love her. Next tool, some of you have probably heard about this tool, but I use it on a daily basis. It's called Answer the Public. I use Answer the Public on a daily basis. It's basically a social listening tool, but you can see what keywords people are using, the phrases that they're using in search, like on Google and Bing. So whatever people are typing in there, Answer the Public is listening to those phrases and keywords and putting it in this nice little circle for you. Like when, say I go on there and I type in Instagram coach. What will happen when I press search? I'll get this little circle diagram and it will show me the who, what, when, where about social media coach. And it gives me thousands of ideas as far as like recording reels, YouTube shorts. Maybe I want to write a blog post, whatever I want to do with those search keywords. Maybe I want to implement them into my website or my stand store or my Instagram profile. It tells you what people are already searching for. So you are not sitting there trying to figure everything out on your own. You're not recreating the wheel. You are using keywords based off of data. And we love that, right? We love data. It rings true. You're not guessing. So I love it for that reason. You can also use it to conduct keyword research. Maybe you want to find the search intent. There's pretty cool. What it does there is it helps you understand search intent. So there's 4 reasons why people search for things. Here's a little mini training for you. Informational, navigational, commercial, transactional. So informational is someone is looking for information on a certain topic and is at the beginning stage of their buyer's journey. So how to clean golf clubs. Then there's navigational, someone's searching specifically for your business or brand. Golf support blog. Then there's commercial. Someone is researching a product or service before they buy. Cobra golf bag reviews. Like you see how they're getting even more, the search intent is getting even more nitty gritty as you go down. So thorough keyword research is the foundation of all good digital marketing strategies. So Answer the Public is a great tool for you to check out for that. Tool number 3 is, drumroll, Canva. Obviously, I had to throw this one in here. I use it on a daily basis. We use it on a daily basis for the social marketing agency that I own. I know creators use Canva on a daily basis as well. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is that there is so much more to Canva than meets the eye. You can find story templates, reels templates, carousel templates, static templates. You can make like digital video on your templates. There's the magic design tool that's now allowing you to like edit your text. It's crazy what Canva has turned into from when I first started using it. I looked at my account the other day. I noticed I mentioned the year 2014. That's really when I started getting into my design. So that's how long I've had my Canva. I had some very ugly designs in there. I've gotten way better now. If you're someone that struggles with design, you could always join Club Influence, which is my monthly membership, where we provide you with personalized Canva graphics that we make, carousels, reels templates, stories templates, all the above. You can head over to my stand store if you want to check that out. We also send you trending audio and reels prompts every Monday. So you can just have this well-rounded digital marketing strategy for your Instagram page. But I love Canva. If you're not using it, there is a free version and there is a pro version. I personally recommend the pro version because you can do so much more with that account. First thing that comes to mind with that is the background removal tool. That is how people make those beautiful graphics where it's like maybe you see like their headshot and the hook on the graphic. You can even like outline that headshot with the different effects. Canva is just so amazing. I think if I had to only live with one tool for the rest of my life, as far as being a creator goes, besides my stand store, because that one makes me money, but Canva would be right up close to it because I create so much in there for me and my clients. So definitely check out Canva if you have not. It's a great tool to have. Tool number 4 is Reels Templates in Maker. So that's what you're going to search whenever you want to use this tool that I'm about to describe. It is on your app store. I know for sure it's on the Apple App Store. I believe it's on the Android one too. This tool will save you so much time when creating reels. So they reached out to me a couple months ago to partner with them, which I did. I made some reels about them. So you might have even seen them on my Instagram before, but basically you can look for a template based on a certain subject. So maybe you want to do a reel on your partner, like lovey-dovey, or maybe you are having a sale going on, or maybe business related or travel related. You basically can search by that keyword and reels Reels, templates, and Maker will organize those templates based off that keyword, and they're really good templates. The editing is so easy. All you have to do is upload your media, whether it's photos or video, and then Reels templates goes ahead and edits it for you. The other cool thing is you can upload your templates directly into Instagram using trending audio. Sometimes they have the audio on there for you already. You can edit the text in there, or you can delete the text and then edit that over in the Reels app, or even TikTok. Like truly, you could probably use this for both TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. But Reels, templates, and Maker is a game changer when it comes to saving time and making beautiful short form video. All right, this next tool is so amazing and not enough people know about it, so I'm gonna scream it from the rooftops. It actually comes from Stan, and it's called Stanley. So what Stanley does, he's basically this little AI chat guy that will scrape all of your social media accounts and help you create a digital offer. So I actually tested him out a couple months ago. He's one of my lead magnets was made because of Stanley. But what you can do is you can tell him to scrape your socials, and he'll help you come up with an idea for a social media digital offer. It's truly amazing what he comes up with. He takes it based off of the content that you've already posted. So it really goes along with your branding and what you offer. I think that's so amazing. You can access Stanley from your Stan dashboard and ask it any questions. So like I wrote down a couple of questions that you guys could ask just to test it out. The first one, you could say, generate a 10-step getting started guide to UGC based on my content, or generate a TikTok script I can use for my next video based on my content, or write an email I can send to new subscribers to my newsletter based on my content. So you tell it what to do and he will do it for you. And it's amazing. It's long form too. So it's not like just this little like 2-paragraph thing. Like, no, he can make you a complete ebook. Obviously, I would want you to go in and put your own personal touch on it, but y'all know I like to give you homework every episode. Your homework for today is to log into your Stan store. If you don't have one, you can always try it out for free. I have a link, an affiliate link in my Stan store as well. If y'all don't know how to access my Stan store, all you need to do is go to my Instagram page and click my link in bio. That's going to pull up my Stan store. If you scroll down, there will be something that says try Stan for free. Click on it. Once you're in Stan, go to Ask Stanley and then ask him to make you an ebook based off of XYZ. He's going to write all this stuff out. You're going to copy it. Then you're going to go over to Canva and you're going to type in, I don't know, like Reels guide or mental health starter guide, something that obviously relates to what you do. And then you'll find a template, get it, and you're going to paste what Stanley said into that template. Now, before you publish that, like I said, you're going to want to go in and personalize it. You're going to personalize it to your colors, to your graphics, to your font. And then you're going to go in and kind of put your own meat and bones into what Stanley gave you too. Because at the end of the day, you're the expert. You might know some stuff that Stanley forgot to put in there, or maybe he just couldn't create all that stuff based off of your socials. So if you can go in there and just put your own personal touch on it, add your call to action at the end, whether that be to push them to a one-on-one call with you or push them to a bigger ticket item that you have on your Stan store, whatever that is, that's going to be y'all's homework. If you need help with this, please reach out to us. I know Lo can also help with this too over on the Stan account, but this is a gem of a tool for you to use, especially if you're just getting started. But I'm not just getting started and I've been using Stanley. So if you need to grow your email list even, Stanley can help you create your first lead magnet or freebie or a new revamped freebie. It's wild, guys, what AI can do. But I love Stanley. Tool number 6 is a video editing tool that we all use here at the agency, and it is called CapCut. If you're unfamiliar with CapCut, all you need to do is scroll through TikTok or Instagram and look for those like meme-like reels or videos that you see. Those were probably created from CapCut. Now, the beauty of CapCut is that you really don't have to do anything except upload your media. So whether that's a video or a photo, the template is already made for you. You just add it all in for you. And then you download it directly to your phone. And then you can upload it to TikTok or Reels and add your trending audio to it. CapCut is like the easiest thing to do, and they're trendy right now. They work really well. I mean, any time that we've used a CapCut template, it's performed really well, even for some of our clients who aren't very like funny or personable. Like, I mean, everyone's brand is I know everyone aims to be personable with their branding, but say you have like this client or you're the client yourself and you're just not as, I guess, fun. I don't want to say fun, but say you like, I don't know, maybe you're very straight cut with your content. Even someone like you could utilize CapCut and it would probably work out for you. People just tend to relate to them. They're funny, they're trendy. Sometimes they involve celebrities where, people can connect with that. So if you haven't tried CapCut, try it. It's free. It's lovely and it saves you a lot of time when it comes to editing videos. Tool number 7 is called Rival IQ. Now this one is fun, okay? This one is going to help you spy on your competitors and they won't even know. So Rival IQ lets you compare how well your social media posts are doing compared to your competitors. It's helpful for seeing what your competition is up to and figure out what's working for them. So then maybe you could do something similar or put your own spin to it. This tool basically shows you where your competitors are putting their energy, and it will even compare things like their profile description to yours. So it's just a really cool tool to compare what you're doing with some competitors. Maybe you might get some new ideas as far as content creation goes. Maybe they're really strong in XYZ and you see that you need to work on that. But Rival IQ is a really cool tool for you to stop reinventing the wheel, spy on your competitors, find out what's working, and maybe put that into your own strategy and see how it works for you. Next tool is called Audience, but it is spelled differently. So it's spelled AUDIENSE, Audience. Audience is a tool that helps you really understand who your audience is. So y'all know I love for you to get nitty gritty when it comes to your buyer's persona and understanding who your target audience is. If you don't know who that is, I believe it was in episode 1. I dug a little deep into how to figure out how to make a buyer's persona, how to make an avatar for your business. But Audience lets you go deeper with that information. So it will give you information on your target audience based off their age, location. It digs into what they're interested in, what kind of people they are. It can even help you figure out which social media influencers and brands they like. With this info, you can create social media posts, messages. I personally, if I were going to use Audience, I would use it for paid ads. If you're running any kind of ads on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, the targeting options can get pretty deep as far as, age, demographic, location, but then it asks for interest. And not everybody understands or knows what their target audience is interested in. You should if you don't, but maybe Audience can help you figure that out. Head over there, type in what you do, and just look at the data that they have based on your target audience and utilize that to your advantage. This could help you with the psychology of color, maybe choosing your branding. Maybe you're a new creator and you don't really have any branding in place. Audience could kind of help you get that in motion because they'll really spell out who your target audience is so that you can create stuff for them. But it's just a really cool tool based on data that can help you grow because it's giving you information that you need about your audience. All right, tool number 9. I love this tool, something we use on a daily basis as well. This is a tool for photos. It's called Unsplash. So in case you didn't know, you cannot use photos that are other people's photos on social media. Copyright is a huge deal. In my earlier stages of becoming a social media manager, there was a lot of gray because, there's so many different things that get posted to social media and on Pinterest, on Facebook, on Instagram, and you don't know really what you can post. So Unsplash guarantees that you're posting royalty-free images. They have over 2 million sharp images and a powerful search tool. Even small businesses, small creators can find what they need. All you need to do is go in there and type in a keyword, and it will show you photos that you can use for both commercial use and personal purposes without worrying about giving credit, although it is nice to do. Some of the photos that they give you, it will tell you the artist name, so you can give them credit if you want to. But Unsplash is really good for your high quality photos, and it's all free. Now, I didn't put this on my list, but I'm going to share it with you guys right now. GridBank is also a tool that allows you to have short form video. So it's not photos, it's like Unsplash, but instead of photos, it's short form video. So, everyone is posting mobile video now on social media. So GridBank has like thousands of different short form video based off of your niche that you can use royalty-free, commercial use, personal use, brand use. You do have to pay for GridBank though, but it is worth every penny. We have invested in GridBank here at the agency because sometimes clients don't like to video or they can't video. So check out GridBank. Love that one too. Tool number 11 is near and dear to my heart because this is the one that I told you guys when I first started posting to my Instagram page in 2014 for business use. This tool had just came out. So it's almost like we started our journey together, but now like BuzzSumo's like, that's it, is this multi-million-dollar company. I think I'm not there yet, hopefully one day, but BuzzSumo is this next tool. Basically, it is a tool made specifically to help with content marketing. It's great for coming up with ideas for what you should write. It has strong research features. It gives you all the information you need to decide which topics and keywords are worth your attention. Plus, it not only tells you how popular a link is, but also shows you who shared it and where. So this is more for like your well-rounded digital marketing strategy, not specifically social media, but like your whole digital marketing strategy. I know that at the end of the day, like my bread and butter is social media marketing, but you need a full, well-rounded digital marketing strategy at the end of the day to be successful online. So I'm pretty sure my next episode is going to be based on how to get started with your digital marketing strategy. That's really a hot buzzword right now too. I know MRR has kind of taken over that word, but there's just so much more to it than what MRR shares online. So we'll get into that, but BuzzSumo is really good for figuring out what content you should be focusing on, what's popular, and it all will relate to your specific niche. Now, before I close out today's episode, there's one last one that I want to add in because I didn't put it in here, but I really do use it on a daily basis, and that's called InShot. It's really good for video editing. I truly feel like it's for more advanced editing skills. I think if my husband were to pop an InShot, he wouldn't know what to do because he doesn't do this for a living. But for me, I use it every day. So I've learned how to like cut things up, add effects. I don't know if you guys saw my podcast promo on Call Her Creator where I had like a purple background. That was me just playing with some editing tools over an InShot. You can do voiceovers. There's special effects where it zooms in and out. It's one of my favorite video editing tools. Now, I pay for it on a yearly basis. I don't know, there might be a free version of it, but it is so worth the investment for me who creates videos on a daily basis. So InShot is definitely one worth checking out. Now, if time allowed, I could continue going on and on about all of the social media tools out there because there are so many really great tools, great brands. There's brands that really support creators. So this will probably be an ongoing monthly podcast episode that I do just because there's so many good tools out there. I know there's one I didn't mention today that I totally could, but we'll save it for a rainy day. We'll save it for the future. I'd love for you guys to give me some feedback on this episode. So if you'll leave me a review today, that would be awesome. Send me a DM if you have any questions about these tools. I am on Social Marketing Queen and Call Her Creator on Instagram. I also just started a TikTok account for Call Her Creator. I think I have 12 followers, but if you'd like to support me over there, you can do that as well. I really, truly love doing this. I love helping you guys with your marketing needs, your social media needs. So keep listening. I'll keep putting out content and we'll just keep going from there. But that is all I have for you guys today. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I'll see y'all soon.